pesa ya capitation katika ile budget ililetwa na National Treasury katika bunge, pesa ya capitation was not enough ya primary school, ya secondary schools. It wasn't enough. But even more astonishing, pesa ya examination, there was nothing. It was zero workforce that will be marking our exams. Why can't we make a budget that we can live with for the entire of the year? That is my question. When it comes to the year data, we cannot afford then to open that floodgate. Kazi ya KRA inalinda mabiashara na kazi yake ni kuokota kodi kwa sababu nchi itaenda mbele. Lakini hawezi pewa ruhusa ati sasa watakuwa wanachunguza Mkenya kila kitu ambaye anafanya. They must have limits. Every institution of government to have limit within their mandate.
Hii finance bill ambayo iko sasa hivi iko na mabaya kuliko ile ya last year. Kwa hii finance bill wameweka ati kwamba mtoto akizaliwa wewe mzazi unaanza kumlipia ushuru.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is the statement delivered by the KIHARU Member of Parliament and former Budget and Appropriation Chair Committee, Committee Chair Ndindi Nyoro, in regards to Finance Bill here 2025. Now, Ndindi Nyoro, in his own capacity as a man that chaired the Budget and Appropriation Committee, has exposed some certain crucial details that have currently angered a lot of Kenyans. And I dare say that the statement made by Ndindi Nyoro has fueled a lot of anger in Kenyans, and more so has given, it has given the fuel that the current anti-finance bill movement here 2025 is currently garnering. So it has given it and propelled it to a certain level that it requires. Now, when you hear somebody like Ndindi Nyoro complaining about the budget of the year 2025, this is a man who has done everything in his power to try and educate the people of the Republic of Kenya on how KRA collects revenue, how the revenue is distributed, and apart from that, on how the government of Kenya has been trying to acquire more public debts so that it can finance development projects and finance operations in the whole country. Now, according to the intel we are receiving, currently a task force has been formed by President William RUTO, consisting of police officers, or let me say detectives from different police departments, that is the National Intelligence Service, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, the Military Intelligence, and also normal or regular police. The purpose of this unit that has been formed, or this task force, it is to regulate the information that finds its way to Kenyans on matters finance bill year 2025, and more so to curb the rising tensions of the anti-finance bill conversation that has been ongoing in the country. Now, what does this tell us? This it exposes the certain level of cloud that President William RUTO, or the certain level of secrets that President William RUTO and the Cabinet Secretary of Treasury, John MBADI, have been trying to cover in this finance bill. According to how Ndindi Nyoro has been interpreting the finance bill, it has revealed to us that the current finance bill that is supposed to be tabled in the floor of the House of Parliament, it is worse than the finance bill that was rejected in the year 2024. So which means currently this finance bill is going to be a disastrous thing to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Now, apart from that, there are certain levels or certain secrets hidden in this finance bill that are currently fueling a lot of hatred. And quoting a few, one of them is in regards to how all products and services that had been exempted from taxes by the previous regime of President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta are currently going to be taxed. Thus including products that are made of wheat, vitu kama mikate, all the bakery stuffs ambazo zilikuwa zimekuwa exempted from the taxes, they are going to be taxed. Now, that is just one thing that we know about this finance bill. Apart from that, according even to Ndindi Nyoro himself, he tells us that there is a certain law or certain bill that is being tabled, is going to be tabled at the floor of the House, at the Parliament. And this law is going to pass a certain, this bill is going to pass a certain law that will allow the Kenya Revenue Authority to have access to every data of the people of the Republic of Kenya. Your bank details, your M-Pesa details. It doesn't matter whether the money that you transact through your bank account or through your M-Pesa account belongs to you, but the KRA are going to dig deep into your data to analyze it, and according to them, they are going to decide the tax that you're going to pay. Yet, there are laws that have been stated clearly under the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya on how to protect the data of the people of the Republic of Kenya. You cannot be allowed, the government is not allowed to infiltrate somebody's data and have access to somebody's data without the person allowing them or without a probable cause that has been, apparently verified by the court of law. So for them, they want to access everything about us. Now, apart from that, on matters free education, the legacy of one late President Mzee Mwai Kibaki was to make sure that he eradicates illiteracy in this country. And I dare say the man worked and succeeded about 80 to 90% in eradicating what? In eradicating illiteracy in this country by bringing free education, both in primary schools and secondary schools. And not only that, he also ensured that those succeeded in secondary schools acquired government financial support so that they can proceed with their education either in colleges or in the universities through the HELB loans that the students used to acquire. But President William Ruto is working towards a certain angle, which is a very dangerous angle. According to the details that we are getting, they are going to eradicate what? They are going to do away with free education in this country. Once he does away with free education in this country is illiteracy in this country is going to rise to certain levels. President William Ruto, his problem with education has left a lot of people with a lot of questions. Let me say this. The free education stuff is going to be dealt away with. The money for examinations has been reduced. According to Ndindi Nyoro analysis, education, exams alone, for the exams to be conducted and to be funded in the right manner, for invigilators to be paid, the teachers that mark the examination, and even for papers to be printed and distributed, cost 11 billion Kenyan shillings, which was not enough. But as of right now, that amount of money has been reduced to 5 billion Kenyan shillings with a less of 6 billion. Now, when you go to the other money, which is money meant for capitation to fund education and to continue pushing the agendas of education and to fund the progress of schools, has also been reduced. The money has been cut. The money which was supposed to be at least 11 billion or 12 billion has currently been reduced to 6 billion. Now that tells us that not every kid that is supposed to sit for their exams, they are going to sit for those exams. Because of what? There are no funds. Exams hata hazitakuwa zinatosha. Tunaelewana? Now these are the people that are trying to sell to us the ideology that this finance bill is going to be a pain in the ass for the people of the Republic of Kenya. And for RUTO to deal with this, the rising tension, we cannot all deny it. It is rising. The tension is building up for people as people have started rejecting finance bill the year 2025. Even a date has been set for demonstrations against what? This finance bill year 2025. And those that have been propelling ideologies against this finance bill are a target of the state, including Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro, you might hear soon that the state task force that has been formed will take him into custody or he will be summoned. Apart from that, you all saw what happened last week. Rose Njeri, a software developer who had gone through the finance bill and learned of the said hidden secrets within the finance bill year 2025, went ahead to create a website where Kenyans would air their views to reject the current finance bill year 2025. What did the state do and how did the state react? They went ahead to arrest Rose Njeri. I dare say that President William Ruto is treading on monkey waters, and these monkey waters might soon enough swallow him up. For now, that's what's up. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.